Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Sai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Sai Gaura Hari Bol. जय हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय, भगवत गीता की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. Okay, so welcome to this session on the introduction to Bhagavad Gita. So we have already seen certain aspects of Bhagavad Gita, which I asked you to make notes. Hope all of you have made notes. About the authenticity, especially about the book Bhagavad Gita, the authenticity of the Srila Prabhupada's translation and commentary, why he meant for that commentary, and what is the authenticity of Srila Prabhupada, which is already written in as an analogy, and what is the authenticity of the speaker. So the speaker of Bhagavad Gita is Krishna himself. So, and how it is proven, his authenticity is proven. In many aspects, it is there. In the earlier portions and later portions, personalities' names are referred. And then the fourth is the qualification of Arjuna. How Krishna, there were many Panchapandavas were there, but why Krishna spoke to Arjuna specially? So, what is the speciality? And at last, as a student or a learner, what is the expectation from us to really get the benefit from Srila Bhagavad Gita? Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is, we are going to read. So, how can I yield the best out of it? What should be my mood or attitude towards Bhagavad Gita? So, that's also mentioned there. So, before we dodge into the main aspects of Bhagavad Gita, which is the primary 5 topics which already we discussed in the first session, before going into that, I would like you to present whatever notes you have taken. If you have taken, kindly present it here so that it will be nice for everyone else also to hear, and it will be like a nice recap if you do that. So, anybody has prepared a notes? You can type in the chat, yes. Where are the others? There are many people missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Totally only 10 are there. What is some program or specialty is happening? Okay. So Jayalakshmi has prepared, Akarshak has prepared. Very nice. Okay, we'll go one by one. Preeti Rupini has prepared. Sadanandini Mataji has prepared. Yes, very nice. Kindly share it so that people will have a recap, and if they have missed some points, they may get some points from yours. So this sharing is very important. So one by one, I'll call for and you can present it. I'm not expecting a very elaborate presentation of so many textual things, which is already there in the purport. We'll read it from the purport, from the book. So we are expecting just gist of notes. Okay, we'll start with Jayalakshmi and Navaneet together or separately. It's up to you.
I'll do it, Mataji. Jayalakshmi Mataji, still she is writing on a notebook.
Okay, you can do.
I just did it before some time, so.
Or Akarshak can start, you can come back later. Or you do. Okay. Wow.
This is what I wrote, Mataji.
Can
I
you
just
read it?
like half
Okay,
an hour.
go. Uh,
So Bhagavad Gita itself, who's the authority of Bhagavad Gita itself? Arjuna is the authority of Bhagavad Gita itself. Arjuna, who's been a direct student of Krishna and who's understood, and Bhagavad Gita was directly instructed to Arjuna, and Arjuna being devotee of Krishna. And commentary presented by Srila Prabhupada. One, Prabhupada mentions that Bhagavad Gita is presented without any adulteration, and also it's told evam parampara praptam. Krishna himself says that this is supposed to be obtained through the parampara system, and Prabhupada gives the entire parampara right from Krishna to Prabhupada and our Guru Maharaj, of course. So, this is received through discipline succession. I mean, how it is authorized, right? So that's what I wrote, Mataji. And how Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Arjuna tells Krishna the supreme personality of Godhead. Arjuna also says authorities like Narada, Astadev, Devala, and Vyasadev says Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. And also Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Bhattacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and many other authorities accept that Krishna is the supreme God, supreme personality of Godhead. All Puranas say, Srimad Bhagavatam, Brahma Samhita, all Puranas says that Krishna is a personality of Godhead, and Krishna himself establishes himself as a supreme personality of Godhead in Bhagavad Gita. And qualifications of a student in Bhagavad Gita. Uh, Krishna, even Arjuna, right? We mentioned that we need to submissively listen to Bhagavad Gita and fully accepting Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. And also, we need to understand and have qualities of Arjuna to understand and first of all accept Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead and establish a relationship with Krishna and submissively read Bhagavad Gita to understand it as a student.
oh, very nice. Okay, next, Akarshak Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. So I am using my phone, so I will only, tell. I actually have to share. So can I do that one? Means directly, can I just speak without sharing screen?
Without sharing screen, you can speak, but there must be a notes, not simply you
Ah,
can speak from your mind.
yeah. So,
Then, yeah.
yeah, I will go from backside. Means I will answer fourth one. That what is the qualification of a student of Bhagavad Gita? So, first qualification that it should be the devotee of Krishna. Then should at least theoretically accept the Krishna as a supreme personality of Godhead, then should have submissive spirit. Then fourth, we can say that inquiring about why there are suffering, means why where we came from, why means there is death. So all, if all these are one is having, so or then he is having qualification as a student of Bhagavad Gita. So third question is how Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Then means first it is accepted by Krishna. Sorry, Arjuna him ten point 12 to 14 that param brahmam. Then authorities also accepted like Narad Muni, Ashish, Devala, Vyasdev. So these all combinedly we get to know that if they are accepted, then he is a supreme personality of Godhead. Then it is commentary presented. Second question, the commentary presented by Srila Prabhupada and how it is authorized from Bhagavad Gita itself. So analogy. So analogy is here, use of medicine. that how medicine, means how we should take medicine. So there are two criteria. First criteria that there is in level, so through that we can take, or the direction given by the physician. So similarly, Bhagavad Gita should be taken or accepted by the direction of Krishna himself. He's saying that I am supreme personality of Godhead, and also I accepted by our Guru Parampara or Acharya, and many great suggest. And then the first question, that Bhagavad Gita itself. Uh, so Krishna himself means saying this. So it is authorized, and also Arjuna is accepting. Then also there are so many means sages, acharyas who are accepting Bhagavad Gita as it is. Yeah, these are my notes.
Good. The first one is, it is part of the Veda. That also you can add. It's a
Yeah,
Upanishad.
yeah.
Okay. That is the first statement, first two statements, that you can add. Okay, next, Preeti Rupini.
Hare Krishna, ma'am. Ma'am, I can also speak. Is that okay? I've made just points in
Yeah, yes, you can keep it in notebook or you can have it soft copy, doesn't matter. But there must be somewhere so that you can revise it whenever you know. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am. I've just made bullet points. So, like, first question from introduction to Bhagavad Gita, list out the following authority of the following Bhagavad Gita itself. I've just written Arjuna to become the authority in understanding the Bhagavad Gita. In the purport also, it is mentioned that Bhagavad Gita is instructed to Arjuna, especially because Arjuna was a devotee of the Lord and a direct student of Krishna. Second is commentary presented by Srila Prabhupada and how it is authorized from Bhagavad Gita itself, and to give some analogy. So Prabhupada is mentioning in the purport, like there are many Bhagavad Gitas and commentaries, but none of them can be strictly said to be authoritative, because in almost every other commentator, they have expressed their own opinions without touching the spirit of Bhagavad Gita. And as an analogy, he has given example of medicine, that if we have to follow the direction written on the label, we cannot take the medicine according to our own whim or direction of a friend. It must be according to the direction of the label or the direction given by a physician. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita should be taken or accepted as directed by the speaker himself, and the speaker of the Bhagavad Gita is Lord Krishna. And here in every page, Bhagavad Gita it is mentioned that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, who is Krishna. Third is how Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead confirmed. So Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of confirmed, and Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and is confirmed by all acharyas, spiritual masters like Sankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Nimbarka Swami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and many other authorities like Narada, Ashita, Devala, and Vyasadeva of Vedic knowledge in India, who give Vedic knowledge in India. And also the Lord himself also establishes himself as the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the Bhagavad Gita. And he is accepted as such in the Brahma Samhita and all the Puranas, especially the Srimad Bhagavatam, known as the Bhagavad Puran, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. And the last question is qualification of a student of Bhagavad Gita. At least accepting Krishna as a Supreme Lord theoretically, he must be chanting at least one round, and must be submissive in nature to you, to listen. That's all, ma'am.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. Okay. You can add a little more from what they have done. Everything is nice, very nicely, because in the earlier paragraph, the Asita, Devala, Vyasa and all comes later, and then earlier Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya and all were given. You nicely compiled both of that together as authority, who confirms Krishna Supreme Lord. Nice. And qualification, Prabhupada is telling Bhaktosimi Sahacheti. Theoretically, at least one should accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is also main qualification. Theoretically, at least, before that he is telling one must be friend and devotee. And then later he says, at least theoretically, you should accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then whatever answer you said, everything. Submissive. And how to show that I am a friend of Krishna, I am devotee of Krishna, is by chanting his name. Good. Okay, next, who else? Add a little bit, that's all I'm telling. Otherwise, all of you have done a real good job. All three of you have done a nice thing. No, who else? Jivesh Prabhu? No, okay. He maybe wouldn't have found time. Sadanandini Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji Dandat Pranam.
Pranams.
The ultimate authority of Bhagavad Gita is Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality Godhead. And regarding the authorization of Bhagavad Gita itself, an analogy in the introductory part, Srila Prabhupada states that there are many commentaries in English on the Bhagavad Gita, but as far as he has seen that not only in America but also in India, none of them is strictly said to be authority, because in almost every one of them, the commentator expressed his own opinion without touching the spirit of Bhagavad Gita as it is. So there are many adulteration. They have put their own views in that. Whereas the spirit of Bhagavad Gita as it is authoritative, and it is without any adulteration. It is like if we want to take a particular medicine, then we have to follow the direction written on the label, and we cannot take the medicine according to our own whim or the direction of a friend. So it must be taken according to the direction given by a physician. So it is also stated that Bhagavad Gita should be taken or accepted as it is directed by the speaker himself, and the speaker of Bhagavad Gita is Lord Sri Krishna. And the how Sri Krishna is the personality Godhead is confirmed. So Sri Krishna is the Supreme Personality Godhead, as is confirmed by all great acharyas, the spiritual masters like Shankaracharya, Ramaracharya, Madhavacharya, Nimbaswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and many other authoritative or Vedic knowledge in India. The Lord himself also establishes himself as the Supreme Personality Godhead in the Bhagavad Gita, and he is accepted as such in the Brahma Samhita and all Puranas, especially the Bhagavatam, known as Bhagavata Purana. Krishna to Bhagavan Swayam. So the qualification of the student of Bhagavad Gita means Bhagavad Gita is a treatise which is specially meant for devotees of the Lord, and Bhagavad Gita was instructed to Arjuna especially because Arjuna was a devotee of the Lord, a direct student of Krishna and his intimate friend. So Bhagavad Gita is best understood by a person who has qualities similar to Arjuna, and he must be a devotee in a direct relationship with the Lord. So relation can be in a passive state, active state, friend, parent, or congenial lover. So Arjuna was in relationship with the Lord as a friend, and relationship is evoked by the perfection of devotional service. Hare Krishna Mataji Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, pranams. Okay. That was too much of a theory. You can take it like a point by point. So that after 2 months, 3 months, when you refer, it should be easy for you to remember. If you write sentences, it is little difficult for you to remember. Okay, so we all should personally imbibe these ideas within us, so that anytime anybody asks anywhere, spontaneously the answer should come from us. So we should know the answer all by ourselves. This is very, very important. Next is anyone else? Somebody unmuted just now. Okay. What about Jayalakshmi? Still writing? Okay.
Mataji, not yet ready, Mataji. Tomorrow.
Okay, no issues. No problem, no problem. But you need to have it with you before we finish the introduction, because it will pile up. So we have to take the notes for entire Bhagavad Gita. Each one should have your own personal notes, so that later when you preach Bhagavad Gita, teach Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is a very, very important book. Lifelong, till last breath, you will be teaching Bhagavad Gita. So if you have your own notes, then it will be very, very handy. After handling 2-3 batches, it will become a gup for you. Everything will be by heart. But 1 or 2, 3 batches, you should have your own notes.
Sure, Mataji.
Okay, fine. And it will pile up, no? If you postponed, then it will become too much for you to take notes. So as soon as the class finishes, little notes you're taking every day, 10, half an hour, 20 minutes you're sitting, then you will have a real good notes. Every day you need to finish that days. I just started telling you, so you are having weekend this Saturday, Sunday. You can finish off whatever we are doing. Huh? Okay, fine. This is for everybody, I'm telling you. Just have your own notes so that anytime anybody asks you to take any Bhagavad Gita class, any chapter, any sloka, you'll be almost ready for that. Maybe 10-15 minutes preparation required, 10 minutes, just to go through it and remember, and then go through the translation purport, and then you're ready for the class. So any devotee will have to deliver Bhagavad Gita lectures. This is part of our culture. So be ready for that. That's all. It is your own tool. You're not going to share it or give it or whatever. It's not assessed, but it is your own tool to be expert. Personally being expertise, increasing our own skills. That is important. We can pick up the information anytime, anywhere from internet. I can pick up like that. But from within yourself on the road, if somebody is asking, wait, let me go and look at the internet, you won't say that. You should be able to spontaneously answer. Okay, fine. Very good work, yeah. Thank you. And Jeevan Kumar Prabhu, have you taken any notes?
Yes, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Mataji.
Pranams, kindly read it.
Yeah, actually, I try to understand, Mataji. So whatever it is there, which I will tell in point wise. You asked Krishna. First question is Bhagavad Gita. That question wise will go. Just a minute, Mataji. Yeah, Bhagavad Gita itself, because Bhagavad Gita, it's the conversation between Lord and Arjuna. This knowledge, how mankind should be, what all the things. It was shared millions years ago by sun god to by Krishna to sun god to Manu, Manu to Ikshvaku, and that disciplic succession got broken in the time as the time passed on. So Krishna, Prabhupada, whatever Prabhupada has brought, it is we can tell it as authorized, because in America, the people they read many commentaries in English, but none were able to hit their heart, and they didn't feel that vibe change in their heart. So whatever Prabhupada came, so Bhagavad Gita is exact as it is, because their hearts got transformed. So they said many commentaries came, but this is which are adulterated, and which got their own writer's perspective came, but like this it didn't came. So Bhagavad Gita, which it has to be accepted the way it is said through parampara. And coming to commentary, it has presented by Shilpa. Yeah, Prabhupada. Before this, there were many things, like when we get any problem, any kind of problem, we'll go to an expert and take the suggestion. Here Prabhupada has given example of medicine, but if you get any doubt or if you get anything, we should go to an expert who is into that subject. In the same way, Bhagavad Gita is the proper authorized parampara, which Prabhupada said. Because Krishna Swayam himself said this to Arjuna. The last parampara got broken. So Krishna chosen Arjuna, and in this Krishna delivered. And this was not only it was accepted by all acharyas, that Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, and these are all people authorized, because Krishna himself, he is the supreme personality of Godhead. Because even Shankaracharya, when he is leaving his body, he stated many things about Krishna, and he accepted also. That those are all written facts. These all acharyas accepted it. That is why it is authorized. And the Supreme Personality of how is Krishna Supreme Personality of Godhead confirmed? Because as the devotee is accepted, and Krishna in every this Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada while writing, he has written in such a way where Krishna is speaking to Arjuna in that mode. It is not speaking to Arjuna only, it is speaking for all of us. The essence, it is not missed, and he has used the proper word to describe, and that Bhagavan, whatever word Krishna used, is not for any demigod or any great personality. Here, Bhagavan means Krishna, and it is accepted by acharyas and it is followed. So, and what are the qualifications of a student to Bhagavad Gita? One should have, because when we can, when Lord is telling, and it is authorized by acharyas, so we should be like a student. Like a student, how we should, when we are trying to learn anything, student who has to learn, he should listen first. He should be in the mood of a student to understand the Bhagavad Gita, to know, to get what exactly it is. For that, he has to be a student. A student, like, he should be listening what is teacher telling. Like Arjuna listened to Krishna. So that quality should be there to understand the Gita thing, because when we are when if we want to learn anything, a student should first listen. That is what I believe, because even till that time they might have listened many things, but when we want to know, and when he got an opportunity, and Krishna chosen Arjuna, so Arjuna was student who just listened, and afterwards when Krishna asked him, then he declared, I will follow your word, because those were able to change the heart. When we take the thing what God said, it will change our heart. So the quality of Arjuna was the quality of Arjuna. So that one student should have. That is what I understood, Mataji. Thank you so much for giving this chance, because this is what I felt, and when you are speaking, I was going through all these things. No notes, Mataji. This is randomly, and these are all things we were uh, able to uh, experience that thing when we are reading that thing, and these are the things which brought a change in us. So this is what it is, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to the team, Jeevan Kumar. We had a different type of training here. The training is in Ishopanishad, people same like you presented right now. They all started with that. I'm a little tough teacher.
Okay, okay, okay. But this is what
I don't know. You need to consult with Disha. The thing is, my
yes,
opinion, what I feel is, what I think is, this kind of things are unauthorized, because with
okay,
our thinking, with our intelligence, with our
okay,
understanding, we took
okay,
millions of births.
okay, okay,
You understood?
okay, okay,
So
okay.
now who's the teacher? Who's the student? Prabhupada is the teacher.
Okay. Got it, Mataji. Yes,
So we
Mataji.
expect you to sincerely take notes
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
and
I'll
speak only from Prabhupada, not from
yeah,
personal opinions.
yeah, yes, Mataji. Understood, Mataji. Understood, Mataji.
Thank you
Yes,
very
Mataji.
much.
Yes,
But
Mataji.
it was very nice. Your assimilation was very, very nice.
No, Mataji, what you said, because all these things came from Prabhupada's
Oh,
book.
Krishna.
I agree that thing, that is the reason I agree, Mataji. I'll correct myself, Mataji. Thank you so much. Yes, Mataji.
I think it will be nice if you listen. I'm a simple. I have been into teaching profession, so
Yes.
not in the
Yes.
school or college. I have been into
Yeah.
only professional circle.
Yes,
In
Mataji.
company,
Yes,
I work for IBM. The thing
yes,
is,
Mataji.
if you can
I
listen instead of saying yes, it will be very nice.
okay, Mataji. Yeah.
You came a little late for this class. I was telling
Yeah.
that it's a notes only for personal, it's not for presentation to others. It is a
Okay.
notes which you're going to take personally for yourself.
Okay. I missed that thing.
And yeah, it is only for yourself. You're going to take a notes. And if
Yes,
somebody
ma'am.
asks a question, you're going to answer it. So
Okay,
there
ma'am.
are two kinds of devotees. One is a devotee who has not done Bhakti Shastri, who pick up
Okay.
random information from various sources and blabber
Yes,
like this.
Mataji. Yes,
This is
Mataji.
100% blabbering, which 100% authorized for by you because you are not at Bhakti Shastri. You
Yes,
just
Mataji.
joined. You just
Yes,
joined.
ma'am. Yes, Mataji.
Before joining, so what is the difference between a person who got a degree and who didn't get a degree?
Understood, ma'am.
What did you understand? Can you repeat?
When they go with a particular course from the beginning, what all the things they will follow from the basic things. I was in the middle, so I missed many things.
No,
And
no, leave all that. I'm now talking to you one sentence. Now I'm talking to you one single sentence. Can you listen to it and then say you understood or not? Okay.
please select.
So,
Tell
for
me.
example, we are doing Bhakti Shastra. You forget it
Yeah.
whether other people have attended Ishwar.
Yes,
Forget
Mataji.
it. Forget about it. Forget it.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Each book is separate. That exam is over. You will also
Yes,
do
ma'am.
Ishwar. Okay.
Yes, Mataji.
Now you're going to start Bhakti Shastri. Yes
Yes,
or no?
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Are you ending Bhakti Shastri
No, Mataji.
today?
No,
Today
Mataji. No.
we are starting.
Yes, Mataji.
So first we should a student should know that I don't know, Prabhupada knows. This is the attitude. I don't know, Krishna knows. I don't know, Krishna knows. I don't. So already we collect so many information till today as a devotee from various sources. But systematic study of Bhagavad Gita has not happened. Syllabus wise, exam wise, sloka by sloka, properly, that has not started. And whatever we have till now is so many informations. Here and there and here and there and here. So this is a person who has not taken Bhakti Shastri. It is okay for him. Is no problem. Huh? So we are all in that state right now. So I'm going to train you, all of you. This is not only for you. We are getting trained here how to properly receive information as an individual student, personally imbibe that quality. For example, you're going to listen to somebody's lecture online and going to glorify that person. Wow, that Prabhuji spoke, this Mataji spoke. Now the question is, where from that Prabhuji and Mataji spoken, did they sit under a Bodhi tree and they got the jnana from the Bodhi tree? Or did they read Srila Prabhupada's book and get the knowledge? Where from they got the knowledge?
Srila Prabhupada books.
We will also do that. You
Yes,
will
ma'am.
also do that.
Yes,
You will
ma'am.
also do that. You understand what I say?
Understood.
So you are a student, Kanama. You already have heard in many sources, so you have developed some faith and you have come. Now
Yes,
we
ma'am.
become Shastri with the degree. Then individually we should be qualified. And we should be a sincere student of Srila Prabhupada, not that Prabhu, this Mataji, that Prabhu, and this Prabhu, and that Prabhu. So many thousand Prabhus. All the Prabhu took it from Bhagavad Gita only.
Yes,
right?
Mataji.
You also take from Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, Mataji.
From Prabhupada. So
Yes, Mataji.
what we need to do is, we need to sit as a fresh student. So no internet, I am very strict with the students. You ask them how I was very harsh. I am with you, I am very smooth.
Yes,
they know I'm the Rakshasi.
I came to know where I missed in my presentation.
Not only you. I don't want you to present anything. This
No,
is
no,
not a
Mataji.
presentation.
No,
It's
no,
a
Mataji.
personal notes for yourself.
Yes, Mataji.
You have to present it, then only we'll know. Then only
Yes,
we'll
Mataji.
know.
Yes,
Why do you
Mataji.
need to post artificially that I'm
Yes,
good?
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
I'm
then
already expert.
yeah.
I'm already expert. If you're already expert, why you are a student here?
No, no,
Just to
Mataji.
get a paper degree.
I
Not
was,
you, not you, not you. Maybe one boy even left because I scolded same like this. So Disha knows. You can speak to Disha.
Yes, sir.
This is we are learning freshly from Prabhupada here. Okay, we are nicely going to learn from Prabhupada. So I'm very happy you put some efforts. Now you have to make notes. That notes will be for your reference.
Okay.
Tomorrow you are a Bhakti Shastri. Anybody asks any question, you should authentically tell from Srila Prabhupada's book. So I asked a simple question to all the students when I had my class initially first day. Or even now I'm asking that question again. There are many commentaries of Bhagavad Gita. Why did Srila Prabhupada write another commentary? Why? All of you should answer this question.
May I?
Yes.
Because the understanding and the language of Srila Prabhupada is so easy to understand that even a child can understand the
That is your
authentic.
personal opinion. But I am asking from the introduction we read. Prabhupada is telling himself. Prabhupada himself is telling why he wrote. In America, one lady came and asked me, there are many commentaries of Bhagavad Gita. Why another copy is required? Why another translation is required? They asked me. Then Prabhupada is telling the reason. He's telling the reason. I'll share the screen. So, speaking authoritatively will make you sit in the Vyasasana. Speaking your own opinion will keep you in social media blabbering nonsense. There are thousands of people doing that. So, if we are not a sincere student of Srila Prabhupada, then we cannot yield from Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is a treasure, great treasure. We can yield a lot from that. But we should stick back to sincerity, to the scripture, not information. I gather information from here and there and my own things here. See, Prabhupada is explaining this present edition. So, of course, there are many commentaries in English on Bhagavad Gita, and one may question the necessity of another one. This present edition can be explained in the following way. Recently, American lady asked me to recommend an English translation of Bhagavad Gita. Of course, in America, there are many editions of Bhagavad Gita available in English. But as far as I have seen, not only America, but in India, what is the reason? None of them can be strictly said to be authoritative because in almost every one of them, the commentator has expressed his own opinion without touching the spirit of Bhagavad Gita as it is. So, Prabhupada is a sincere student of Krishna, right? So what is the reason Prabhupada wrote? The primary reason he is writing here. In other commentary or any commentary is unauthorized. When the commentator expresses his own opinion without touching the spirit of Bhagavad Gita. So if you are a Bhagavad Gita teacher, to be an authorized person, follower of Prabhupada, follow Prabhupada, no? So, Prabhupada has written day and night he has sat and wrote a paragraph and paragraph and paragraph he has written, and you want to say something outside of it. Why? Who will present this book then? Who will actually present the content of the book nicely to the world? Who will do it if there is a Bhakti Shastri is not doing? Without Bhakti Shastri, many people are coming. Many people are blabbering. You want to be one of the blabbering in the crowd? Or you want to be an authorized representative of Acharya Parampara. So, evam parampara praptam. Evam parampara praptam means we have to give the information. Not like a parrot repeating, repeating, I know the 5th sloka, I know the 7th sloka. No. Being a sincere student and understanding, I am going to receive it from Srila Prabhupada. So, we cannot be strictly said to be authoritative. We have to become authoritative. That is, Bhakti Shastri means authority. Once you finish Bhakti Shastri, you get a degree. It is not like college degree, somehow seeing the seniors' notes. copying it and somehow mugging up the something. Hey, there is I remember still when I was doing electronics and communication engineering, I was mugging up the circuits. There's a box, there's a big box, there's a small box, there is 4 wires connecting here, 4 lines here, 5 lines here. Like that, I don't know the entire circuit at all. I don't know what it is functioning. Such a mug up just in the study holidays. So we want to get a Bhakti Shastri degree like that? No. No, we don't want to get. We want to be authorized representative of Acharya Parampara. I want to be a sincere follower of Srila Prabhupada. Then we should not have expressed our own opinions without touching the spirit of Bhagavad Gita as it is. So if I'm reading from here, this paragraph, from here, I'm reading maybe five things. I have to really yield. I have to take the juice from this many Prabhupada day and night, such an old age, with heart attacks. He has gone and returned this till the death. He was in the deathbed and he was translating and purporting. In the microphone, we can see the video. And do you want to prove that to be successful? You want to prove that, yes, this knowledge I am taken from this person. So we have to learn from Prabhupada. With our own knowledge, you know our halat dekho. See our situation, where are we? Taking again and again birth, death, old age, disease, name, fame, glory, position. What nonsense is not there within us? Tell me. Every nonsense is there inside me. And from me, something is produced, it's also a junk. First, we should know humility is not bending in front of others and saying, oh, you're great, I am not great. You are wonderful, I am not wonderful. I am following at your feet and you give me a mercy. And this is not humility. Humility is understanding I am a useless junk. I cannot produce anything. Every Acharya, when they are singing this. Sakti Buddhi Hina, Amiyati Tina. And Prabhupada can give me. So receive with both hands from Prabhupada. He has given unlimitedly, and it will be very nice if you can compile from this and present from this. Compile from this and present from this is authority. There, nobody can find fault in your words. Nobody, if you are a sincere student of Srila Prabhupada. So the first teaching here is becoming a sincere student of Srila Prabhupada. Will you directly touch Krishna? Is Krishna coming and talking to you? No. He chose already Arjuna as a friend. Already is a friend. And Krishna purposely put him in bewilderment to ask questions to teach him. So that we'll also know. But we cannot know Bhagavad Gita by ourselves. We have to have the translation and purport given by Acharya. Evam parampara praptam. Only parampara Acharya can give you the knowledge. Krishna's knowledge you cannot receive directly. You cannot. That's all. You are not qualified. You already envied Krishna. We have all fallen because we are envious of Krishna. We want our own name, fame, glory, position. All contamination is there. Lust is there. Greed is there. Envy is there. Anger is there. Everything is there in us. But Prabhupada is a pure person. Very, very, very dear to Krishna. And Krishna, one time Prabhupada was reading his own book. So his disciples asked, Prabhupada, you only wrote the book. Why are you reading it? Then Prabhupada said that I wrote it, but Krishna dictated. So Krishna dictated this book. Do you want to take something from that, or you already know things? If you already know things, why you're a student here? You should be out there talking. Whatever you want to talk, you go and talk. No problem. But if you're going to talk from Prabhupada, compile it nicely. Answer questions only from Srila Prabhupada's. Understand the subject nicely as a student of Srila Prabhupada. You will benefit very well. Nobody can defeat you. You'll be expert warrior like Arjuna. Expert warrior in preaching field. And presentation, teacher. So to be an Acharya, you should learn from Acharya. Acharya is the teacher. Achar, prachar. What you practice, what you preach. So this is not just for him. This already I gave a similar talk when we started Ishopanishad, when devotees they were, because there was some pressure. So you need to present something before the next class. That is why I'm not setting the deadline. And I'm telling, okay, if you find time, you prepare. If you don't find time, you can tell later, no problem. There's no pressure to present it in the class. See, if there is a pressure, you go to the internet, you jump into ChatGPT, somewhere, or you, without writing notes, you would like to talk directly. All this will happen if I set a deadline, okay. But for exam, of course, there is a deadline. We cannot eternally, okay, whenever you want after next year, not like that. You should someday work on it. And so we should all learn. It is not one person. He's a newcomer. So I'm repeating this for the others also. And there are 2-3 newcomers in this Bhagavad Gita class. So all of them I'm telling, don't depend. Even you made a simple presentation, simple notes, it's okay. Simple presentation is okay. If there's a drama, you're not so very perfect. Why do you want to post great in front of others? It will give you a lot of frustration, mental frustration, if you want to maintain your standard in front of others. Rather, it's a closed group and we are only 14, 15 people, 20 people, less than 20 people. And it's a nice small group. And we are all like friends and we won't even remember what happened in 10th standard, 12th standard, college. We don't even remember now. Say we won't even remember. So we have to present, we should be as we are. And easily, nicely do it and be a sincere student of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is talking through his purports. His purports is not simply text. He is really talking, sitting and talking to us. So if we are sitting and listening, then we can really yield a lot from Srila Prabhupada. So kindly take advantage, and this is the beginning of Guru Prabhu just now told the difference between entrance and the entrance test and the final exam. So you're all in the entrance only. You're not in the final exam. Don't try to perform like a final exam. You're just a student who joined it. So you're just in the entrance. So this advice is forever. Till we finish this course. If I give you a syllabus and I expect answer only from the syllabus, not out of syllabus. If you talk out of syllabus, if I ask out of syllabus question from Bhagavatam in Bhagavad Gita exam, will you pass the exam? I know Bhagavatam. I know Chaitanya Charitamrita. Just because I know, I have here, there, here, there, you come and vomit. No. If I start doing it, then what will happen about the question paper? Why you didn't quote Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam? Why you didn't quote Chaitanya Charitamrita? Why you didn't quote the 17th sloka of the 15th chapter? What will happen then? Everywhere, we are not loitering around everywhere. We have a standard syllabus. We have a standard set of subject we learned in the class sincerely. And from within the class, we are hearing. Even Preeti Rupini, I won't appreciate much when she said you need to chant one round. That is not written here. It is not written you need to chant one round. That is personally I said, when you are preaching Bhagavad Gita to others, qualify them and then preach. So just make them chant one round and then you can teach Bhagavad Gita to them so that they will understand. This is a personal tips due to my experience. I'm giving you how to practically implement. But when you present a scripture, you present the scripture as it is. And you can quote Guru Maharaj. There is no issue in quoting Guru Maharaj. But better not to quote me. That I won't appreciate even if you quote me. I won't say that, okay, I told, then I'm an authority. I am also not an authority. Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj are authority. I am not authority. So if you quote me, I am not comfortable. That is not the way to present. But every time Mataji is telling something, then it will be bad. So I don't want to be really like that. But you are all my children. So I think I take, if you say Mataji means mother. So I take the right. So as Om Govindarai Prabhu said, you're a teacher, so you can correct, there is no offense in it. So I take these two things because I'm a teacher, I'm correcting. Second, you call me Mataji, that means mother. Mother can also correct. In both cases, it's not offensive. Taking this consideration, otherwise I lose my devotion if I are giving a lecture like this. So I am praying to the Supreme Lord that with a sincere heart, I am guiding these children. So kindly help me. So in this way, I'm giving you these tips. This is only a tips. Following and not following, up to you. But if you follow, you'll really get a lot of benefit. That I can guarantee. 25, 30 years of Krishna consciousness, I have sustained somehow. You can also sustain till your death. That I can say if you follow this. So it's not only for Prabhuji who joined newly, it's for everyone. It's for the entire group, I'm telling you. Just another 1 or 2 also joined newly. For all of them, I am requesting you to be Sailesh. Sailesh is not today available. Requesting just to stick, and if you cannot do the assignment, no problem. Say that I'll take notes tomorrow and come back. Like Jayalakshmi said, I didn't prepare. So I didn't find time, Mataji. No problem. You're all working. You're all additionally you're doing this. So I'm very happy for you. So I'm going to give you an assignment right now, which you can do it in Saturday, Sunday. Tomorrow we can assemble for a group study on this also. I can divide it into team and then you can do the group study. What you're going to do tomorrow is this. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji, mute. Your voice is not coming. You are mute.
Hare Krishna. Jeevan Kumar Prabhu, kindly forgive me if you have felt little harsh. But this is for everyone, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Not only you, everybody did this before. And I've given some same advice. Same advice I gave them. So you get to learn from Prabhupada. So that you can sit in the Vyasasana. Tomorrow you're delivering a lecture for an international audience. All of them would have read Prabhupada books. And you start giving your own opinions just to please somebody, talking some things, cracking some. Of course, we can crack some jokes and give some examples. There is nothing wrong. But we should not deviate from the main subject. That is very, very essential. So right now, you're not expert. When you become an expert, you can add up your analogies. You can add up, you can play with the subject. But first, you should get the subject, no. Only when you become an expert, you can play with the subject. Now, the total Prabhupada is missing. So many information from internet is there in the head. Internet, here I heard, there I heard, and except Prabhupada, everywhere it is there. That information, even luckily, when I became a devotee, all this internet and all were not there. Books were the only choice for us. And every day there will be class. In the morning, there will be Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita classes. And evening, there will be Bhagavad Gita classes in the temple. So we used to run to the temple every time to hear classes. I'm telling in 1998, 99, 2000, that years and all, 2001, 2. All these years we have done, I have heard thousands of lectures, thousands. But all of them were authentic people sitting in Vyasasana talking from Srila Prabhupada's books. And we used to read a lot. But nowadays people want short quotes. They want short paragraphs like that, audio like that. The trend has changed, but somehow being in the professional circle, me and Prabhu had coped up with this new trend also. So we are able to understand what is the new people they are lagging. So I say that if you are not able to read the browser, if you have instead of Chrome browser, if you have the Edge browser, Microsoft Edge, you ask it to read anything, it will read. For example, you want to read this full introduction. You can put the earphone. In the mobile, you install Edge browser, EDG. And then you ask it to read any web page, it will read. So you can put the earphone and you can just hear it. And not necessary you need to read it. Or you can buy Transcend. Transcend is an app which BBT has released, but it's very complicated. I feel it's very complicated. Prabhu is using for his classes, but I'm not using it. I feel it's very complicated. So you can listen to this readings if you are not able to read. But kindly take Srila Prabhupada's book in your hand. Then you're a Bhakti Shastri. In olden days, whenever your Shastri is coming, he will have a palm leaf in his hand. That's the authority. That's the authority. That Prabhu said, this Mataji said, that is the condition soul, a blind is guiding a blind. And thousands of blinds are out in the street. And which is authorized, which is unauthorized, analyzing is very difficult unless you read Srila Prabhupada books. Because we have read the books, when we hear that what this man is speaking bakwas in the name of Bhagavad Gita, like that we feel. But you will tell that, oh Mataji, why you are talking about that person? Because I read Prabhupada books, I am talking. I have read it, what to do? That is my unfortunate situation. That I am able to discriminate. This is Bhagavad Gita, this is not, and this man is blabbering is just to gain name, fame, glory, position, followers. There may be some background process. We don't know whatever is the background. So better to learn from Prabhupada as a Bhakti Shastri. That is the specialty of getting a degree authorized and an unauthorized education. So here in this class, you won't get a paper degree without learning from Prabhupada, simply talking something, I know Bhagavad Gita kind of thing. We cannot. A sincere student, sincere syllabus, sincere education. That is what will go on. Even then, its choice is yours. But I think you'll choose this wisely. Okay? So forgive me if you feel personally hurt.
No, Mataji. I am sorry, Mataji. Please forgive me because I did a mistake. I understood where what you are trying to tell. I'm sorry, Mataji. I'll stick to those things only. I'll keep this a point in my mind. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you very much. I
Yes,
really
Mataji.
consider you my son.
So
please consider me as mother and just forgive me.
No, Mataji, you
For
forgive me,
correcting.
Mataji. No, you forgive me, Mataji, because whatever you're saying is right. I did mistake, Mataji. That has to be done, corrected, or else this might go somewhere else if I were not corrected. Thank you, Mataji. And once again, I'm sorry,
Okay,
Mataji.
dear. Okay, dear. No. You are very helpful. This is
Please
advice
forgive
for
me.
everybody. This is advice for everybody. You made me an opportunity. You gave me an opportunity.
No. And
thank you very much.
Please forgive me, Mataji. I'm sorry.
No problem. Hereafter, you know how to work. Just take the paragraph of Prabhupada, read it, become expert, and then repeat it nicely in your own words and reframe it, and then take points and repeat it. And become expert. That's all. Finished. Matter over. Thank you very much, Kanna. Sorry for this.
No, please don't tell
problem.
that. I am sorry,
Okay, I'm
Mataji.
not sorry. I'm not sorry. I
Don't-
take back my sorry. Okay.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You were
So,
telling something.
yeah. So everybody, this is an announcement. Now already we are crossing the time. So from tomorrow, we will go with the introduction to Bhagavad Gita. 5 topics of Bhagavad Gita is starting. So I'm sharing the screen here. You can see here the subject of Bhagavad Gita entails the comprehension of 5 basic truths. First of all, the science of God is explained, that is Ishvara, and constitutional position of living entities, Jivas. So there is Ishvara, which means controller, and there are Jivas, the living entities. If the living entity says that he is not controlled, that he is free, then he is insane. So here, Prabhupada is mentioning Prakriti, next topic, time, Jiva, Ishvara, Kala, Karma, Prakriti. Okay. So time is also mentioned. So like that, in this paragraph, somebody can read this paragraph and we can wind up. So this paragraph starts the topics. And then each of the topic is discussed here. So I want 2 things we will do. This is the considered most important part of Bhagavad Gita. The entire book's most important part is this. If you learn this portion nicely, then Bhagavad Gita is like a piece of cake. That is the secret. If you directly start from first chapter, you may not understand thoroughly. But when you start from introduction portion, then it's very easy for us to understand, because already we have some base from Ishvara, but this will give a real good solid base for us to understand Bhagavad Gita very easily and nicely. Every purport will be very, very nicely understood by us. Okay, so in order to do this, we will be reading also in the class, and I'll explain to you that in the later portion. But right now, we will do an exercise of your reading exercise. How good are you in reading Srila Prabhupada books and taking notes? We need to see. So we need to take 5 topics, and tomorrow we'll divide it into 5 groups, and each of the group will take 1 topic and take notes from this and come out to present it. Present it is not your display of your ability or talent, but what are you extracting from that? So what are you extracting from this paragraph? So basically some understanding we can have. Then we'll have 1 reading. After that, my explanation. Then introduction is over. You will be having a test on introduction. You'll be having it. Then and there we'll finish the exams. We'll not keep the closed book exams and open book exams for the later. Certain exams will be. So no slokas till 2nd chapter. So sloka recitation is not going to come in the introduction and chapter 1. So we are going to complete certain aspects. Introduction, of course, we are going to complete the exam there only. So introduction is like an entrance exam for Bhagavad Gita. So we will keep it very special and privileged. So we'll have a separate exam for this. No sloka recitation in this, no essay in this, only closed book exam in this. And then first chapter onwards, regular classes. Regular sloka recitation will be there. Then all this now and then I'll inform you, and as and when I inform, lightweight work will be there, and you can finish that then and there. Okay. So all of you are ready for this? Somebody can read this one paragraph quickly.
Out of this 5 basic subjects matter in Bhagavad Gita, it is established that the Supreme Godhead, or Krishna, or a Brahmana, or the Supreme Controller, or a Paramatma, you may use whatever name you like, is the greatest of all. The living beings are in quality like the Supreme Controller. For instance, the Lord has control over the universal affairs of material nature, as will be explained in the later chapters of Bhagavad Gita. Material nature is not independent. She is acting under the directions of the Supreme Lord. As Lord Krishna says, Maya Dhakshana Prakriti Suyate cha Charachar Charam. This material nature is working under my direction.
I'm sorry. Not this paragraph. Okay, let us not do it now. Maybe Lord is showing a sign that you need to go. So here, see this, the subject of Bhagavad Gita, this 5 topics. Okay. Here is where we are going to start. The 5 topics are there. Here, if you see in this in italics, Prakriti and Karma, Jiva, Ishvara, and Kala. Time. Okay, this is Kala. So Jiva, Ishvara, Kala, Karma, Prakriti. So this is the 5 topic. I can share with you these topics, and the first class which I took you on Gita Jayanti Day. You can go through that YouTube video, and some text I will share in the WhatsApp group. Yeah. And then tomorrow we'll divide it into 5 groups: Jiva, Ishvara, Kala, Karma, Prakriti. You can divide. You can take. It's quite a big subject, very heavy subject. So, but you pick up your own items, and then you try to make a simple. Don't try to take all the points and all that. Don't become fearful. As much as possible, you take it up. And then you read it once with your group. Then you pick up some points from there and come back. This weekend, we can do this. On Monday, again, you'll be in groups. And then Monday, after the group discussion for half an hour will be presentation. Presentation is not, I don't want to even name it as presentation. Reading your notes. I want you to come out and read your notes. That's all. Okay. Thank you very much. Any questions, comments?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
So 2 questions, and that is means how we can understand that this Bhagavad Gita as it is written by Prabhupada is dictated by Krishna. And second is, means if we accepting, Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj as, authority, then why we cannot, accept you or any other ISKCON preacher as authority?
They are not ultimate authority. See, there are 3 things: Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. The Sadhu will give here and there some message, but that is his assimilation. Perspective. So, when there is a full book written by Srila Prabhupada, without approaching the book, approaching only an individual is not appreciated. A bigger acharyas, this is mentioned in Bhagavatam. Prabhupada is calling that Maryada Vyatikrama. Maryada Vyatikrama means when a senior person is there, the junior person should not talk. Or he can talk, but not in the presence of a senior. So when Srila Prabhupada's book is there, which is an authority, we are conditioned. First, we should accept that we are conditioned. When my Guru Maharaj authorizes me to be an initiating spiritual master and a preacher, I'll do. And Guru Maharaj already asked me to preach or me to teach Bhakti Shastri. Many years back, he told me I should teach Bhakti Shastri. At the time, I was laughing. Me? Yes, Prabhu, he will tell this past time. Like this. The spiritual master will know. We can become a preacher, we can become a teacher. You all are going to become Bhakti Shastri teachers, Bhagavad Gita teachers. Nothing wrong. But you see that why you are all registered here. Maybe I should have collected a little fees from you. 108 rupees or some money I should have collected. Then you will know you have enrolled in a course. When you have enrolled in a course, there's a syllabus. And in the syllabus, we have seriously taken Srila Prabhupada's book. It's a big volumes. In this forum, in this class, I don't expect you to teach that, talk that Prabhu and this Prabhu. I don't want. Because we have a syllabus. We have some subject to learn. So what do you think? Is it meaningful? Why are we here? Why is this group created? To share all Prabhu's lectures and YouTube, share, forward. No. We are keeping Prabhupada book, 4 syllabus as Ishopanishad, Bhagavad Gita, Nectar of Instruction, Nectar of Devotion. These 4 books we are going to read cover to cover. Thoroughly. That is the purpose of, and then we are going to write exam. Then we are going to get degree. Now, when you are studying in college, did you ask this question that when they were, for example, you would studied some electronics or some subject, then you didn't ask why I should study only the syllabus. Why can't I bring that in the library? There are 1,000 books. Are they not authority? Can I not bring them here? Like if I start speaking Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Jiva Goswami, and all, how will you feel? You will feel comfortable? High things. No, we are here for a purpose. And we have a syllabus. And we have some serious study. So why can't we be sincere in the process? That is my question. Outside of the class in the street, you are talking to so many people, so many nonsense. I'm not coming there. I'm not listening to it. Only when you come in front of me, I'm asking this question. We have Prabhupada is sitting in front of you. Why you are talking to another person? This is my question. You answer me. If Prabhupada is really sitting in front of you, whom will you listen from? And you have 10, 20 students. One student is senior. In Prabhupada's class, he is talking to you like this to you. Will you appreciate? Wait, Prabhupada is talking. No, let me listen to him. You will say this. So when you are reading Prabhupada books, you are sitting and listening to Prabhupada class. A senior cannot talk to you. They cannot talk. You say that, wait, let Prabhupada class finish. Outside you come and blabber whatever you want to blabber. He's another senior only. He also read from Prabhupada books. Where he read from? That Prabhu, where did I learn from? I should give credit to Prabhupada. I should not speak as if I am speaking. Yes or no? That is insincere, no? What do you think?
Yes, Mataji, understood. And then first question means how we can understand that this Bhagavad Gita is dictated by Krishna. It is not written by only Prabhupada.
No, this is there 5,000 years authentically. That is why so many names are there. Asita, Devala, Vyasa, Narada, and Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya. These are all great personalities over a period of years. It is not only today. For example, today we are authorizing Prabhupada, right? Before 100 years, where was Prabhupada? But there was some authority. There was Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And before that, there was from Brahma time till today, there is continuously one person at a particular point of time. Before 200 years, before 500 years, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there. Like this, I have seen Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj has seen Prabhupada. Prabhupada has seen Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has seen Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj has seen Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has seen Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. In this way, everybody, and they have seen Supreme Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Ishwarapuri saw Madhavendra Puri, and then Brahma saw Krishna. So in this way, I saw a person who saw a person Krishna. So this is the authority. Acharya Parampara itself is the first authority. So Prabhupada is fully authorized because he is coming in the Parampara system. All the teachings in this world is accepted in Parampara system of Guru Parampara, not family Parampara. Family has Parampara. That we don't accept. But Guru Parampara is pure. They don't manipulate information. They deliver as it is. So first it should be Krishna. This is the authority. Second, if you ask what is the authenticity of Bhagavad Gita itself, that is why we learned Ishopanishad first. You have to go back to Ishopanishad introduction. Prabhupada is telling so many things why we should accept Bhagavad Gita as it is. The reason is Bhagavad Gita or Vedas. Bhagavad Gita is also summary of Vedas. It is also part of Upanishad. It is also the Vedic literature. So Vedic literature is axiomatic truths. It's absolute truth, not relative truth. Point number one. Second, we have 4 defects. We cannot learn by ourselves. We have to learn from Acharya Parampara. And if the Veda says that you cannot touch any shit. If you touch a shit, then you have to take bath. But cow dung you can touch. Cow dung is used in the puja room. So the cow, only the cow's dung is used. So you may question why only cow dung? Then Brahmana dung also is very clean. No, you cannot interpret. And if you scientifically research, you will find it to be true. Man is mortal. Every man, Krishna in one sloka in Bhagavad Gita, which says, every man who is born is bound to die. And this is true. And how many people will you research? No, there will be one person who never died. And you research and find that somebody died. Then how much is it possible to research? So in this way, the authenticity of Veda is established in Ishopanishad, the introduction. You remember that teachings?
Yes, ma'am.
So Veda is not questionable. So Bhagavad Gita is the summary of Veda, and it is also part of Purana, Vedic literature, which is presented. So Veda Vyas has presented this. So Veda is handed over to Brahma during the creation by Krishna, during the creation of this universe. So when the universe was created, Brahma was given this knowledge, and the sun god was created, and to sun god also Krishna gave. So 2 people are both authorized, but it seems to be lost. So I am repeating it to you. That is what Krishna is telling. Krishna is not speaking Bhagavad Gita first time to Arjuna. Veda is, as I told you, when a machine is manufactured, the manufacturer gives a manual. Same way when this universe was created, the manual was given by Krishna to Brahma. That is Veda. The manufacturer will give the manual. And if you analyze the manual, if you research it, you will find it to be true. But do you have time to research all the things which are mentioned? So better to accept 1 or 2 things you researched, you found it's true. Then you go ahead by accepting the Veda. So the Veda has to be accepted without much research, and need not require research. If you research, you will find it to be true. That is guaranteed. So even cow dung, they made research and they found out. How many things will you research in this world? And what is the duration of your life? So that is why Prabhupada is telling, just accept the Veda as it is. So this introduction to Ishopanishad is the primary place where we get established that we are reading authorized literature. When we don't develop that faith, it's better not to read. Better not to do this study. The reason is you have to convince yourself. If you're not convinced about the author, you don't have faith on somebody, but you're sitting in their class, the knowledge will not come to you. And it will not be helpful in the right time. Like Ekalaiva, there was somebody, and Karna was there. He wanted to learn the archery. The teacher didn't accept. So hiding, he learned. So in this way, then later, in the right time, he was not able to use. So very, we are seeing. So unless we are really convinced by heart about the authenticity, basic theoretically at least, the Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Prabhupada is telling, accept theoretically at least, so that you'll get some blessings and you'll understand something from the book. When you don't have faith on that book or the teacher, then you won't yield. It will be a sramayevahi kevalam, just a srama, just a mehanat without any phala. So that is what is. So you need to go back and go through Ishopanishad introduction again, and you have to come back and tell me the answer for this question. I won't tell you. You are going to become a teacher in future. You already finished Ishopanishad. Now you have to answer this question for others. So go back, Akarshak Prabhu. You have to go back and give a nice presentation on how Vedic scriptures are authorized beyond questioning, and how Bhagavad Gita is part of Vedic scriptures. This is a personal assignment. You are going to be a teacher tomorrow. You are supposed to answer this. And I told you where you can find the answer for this question. Okay, Prabhu. Thank you. I was really missing your questions. Very happy to hear your voice again.
I'm a
harsh teacher. I will be like this only. For this many years, people tolerated me. So you have to tolerate me like this. I don't personally address, okay, it is Akarshak, I will speak like this. I'm just answering like naturally how I am. That is the same answer for everybody, whoever is asking. Not specifically for a particular person, targeting at a particular person. I see sincere souls trying to know Krishna better, trying to know, approach, regain their original lost consciousness and get prema. That is how I see everybody. Thank you. I really feel enlivened after hearing you. Hare Krishna. Okay. Some of them are feeling sleepy. Thank you very much. Okay. So all of you know what task you need to perform tomorrow. So go through the introduction. It's a really heavy portion. Just have a look and come back. Don't try to become expert. I will teach you everything nicely. Don't worry. Just have a basic reading and come back. Okay, Vaishnava,
Hare Krishna
Pranam.
Mataji, Dandat Pranam.
Pranam.
From that, the subject of Bhagavad Gita entails from there onwards, or
Yeah,
full
from
introduction.
there onwards only. The 5 topics
Okay.
only Prabhupada is explaining Hitar and Hitar and Hitar and Hitar.
Okay.
Yeah. So just have a look. Just basically have a look and come back.
Okay, Mataji. Dandat Pranam.
Okay, Vaishnava Pranam will do. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
Patithanam
sindhubhyascha patitanam
pavanebhyo
vaishnavebhyo
Namo Namah.
Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru
Jai.
Maharaj ki jai,
Jai.
Jai Gaura Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.